I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for FinextraTV here at Sibos in London, and I'm talking to Barbara Patow of HSBC. We're talking innovation. Hello.
Hello, Debbie. How are you?
Good to see you, Barbara.
Thank you.
In your opinion,
Yeah.
how are banks keeping up pace in terms of adopting new technologies, new ways of working?
Yeah, great question, Debbie. Here at Sibos, we can see the innovation. It's all around us. There's a real buzz around innovation and new technologies happening. And I'm talking to other banks and I'm learning from other banks around what they're doing. So we are, I think, as an industry, really working on that and working collaboratively together to really look at that. And I really think that over time, we've learned a huge amount around how we can actually execute at pace with regard to innovation and how we can look at that. So I think working with internally within the bank, working with the first line and the second line, compliance and risk and legal, and how we can execute faster. But most importantly, bringing our regulators with us on that journey as well, and ensuring we're meeting, most importantly, the demands and of our customers, and ensuring that we have a good client experience throughout that.
And you mentioned the word risk. I mean,
yes.
How much of a fine balance is it between innovation and risk management?
Yes, and I think that's a great point. I've actually come from risk and in now working in the business. And it's so important for us to innovate, but innovate as ensuring that we're meeting the regulation, ensuring that we are meeting the requirements of our standards that we have set for ourselves and the high standards we've set for ourselves. And I think that's quite important as we go forward. But that collaboration from the earliest point is so important. When we come up with an idea, we work together. And as I said earlier, I think working with regulators as well, I think we have to be fair to regulators as this industry is changing. We have to ensure that they're brought along on this journey with us. Educating our regulators is key, so they can actually regulate us and they know and understand the products and services that we're offering in this space. So I think that's quite important.
And I'm picking up on another word of yours, which was journey.
Yes.
I mean, what role do traditional banks, traditional bodies like SWIFT play in the future of payments?
So that's a great question. I think SWIFT, and sitting here today as well, listening to all the various initiatives that SWIFT has ongoing, SWIFT is really well placed to set standards for the industry. When you look at ISO, you look at GPI, what they're doing in payments, innovating in the payment space, it's so important for us to work with SWIFT. And I think banks have a very important part, as I said, working with regulation, but equally learning from fintechs as well. And I think we're leveraging fintechs quite extensively as part of our innovation, because they actually help us with that pace of execution. And we do want to execute at pace, and I think that is very, very important with regard to that. So.
Barbara, thank you. And you're right, there is a buzz about innovation here.
Yes, indeed.
So nice to speak to you. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.